Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
Half of all the sexual assaults committed on college campuses happen during the beginning of the school year.
It's called the red zone, the time period from the start of school until Thanksgiving break, where the number of sexual assaults spike. Unwanted behavior ranging from touching to rape.
Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson shows us what area schools are doing during this crucial time period to combat it.
I'm Julia Rowland. Hi.
Hi.
Have you guys missed me?
The first year experience is the name of the class. It's required of first year students at MSUM to take it, no matter what your major is.
We'll be talking about some sensitive topics today, and I really want everyone's respect for individuals around you.
Today's topic, sexual assault. Educating about what consent means and how their actions matter.
Seeing a face of someone that they see every day, kind of talking to them about making good decisions, the more we can have that happen, the better that support system will be for them, and then we know from research that they will actually retain.
Within the first 6 weeks of school is when students make bad choices, according to Julia Rowland, which is why these classes are important for first-year students.
I always say I would love for women to be able to walk through campus without a key in their hand or mace with them at all times. I mean, really just creating a safe campus where you're feeling safe and you're not feeling like you have to constantly be protecting yourself. And I think a lot of the onus gets put on the victims rather than those who are causing the harm. It's, you know, how do we create a culture where these incidents aren't occurring and that this is not okay.
And it's not okay to see something and do nothing. Rowland says they teach bystanders what to do too, and the victims as well.
Ask for help. I think we get into situations that we didn't intend to, and sometimes we feel as if we have put ourselves in that position and now just have to deal with it. No.
Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
While all the colleges in the area have resources for students, the Rape and Abuse Crisis Center also has free services. If you or someone you know is going through a crisis, you can call them at 701-293-7273. Now, we did some digging on the number of sexual offenses at colleges in our area today. At NDSU, there were 20 sexual offenses involving students on and off campus from the years 2013 to 2015. At MSUM, 15 over a 5-year span from 2012 to 2016. In Grand Forks, UND investigated 33 sexual offenses from 2014 to 2016.
A North Dakota man is facing charges after sneaking into the Valley City High School today and triggering a lockdown during a college career day. Police say 20-year-old Lucas Bergenheyer of Valley City was told by school staff that the career day was only for students and staff, but he was seen entering the school a short time later. That's when staff and police put the school in lockdown until they found Bergenheyer. He's facing charges of criminal trespass and disorderly conduct.
The search continues for a missing North Dakota native in California. Julia Jacobson was last seen Labor Day weekend. Her family here in North Dakota has traveled to her San Diego home to assist in the search efforts. Casey Jacobson calls her sister and former U.S. Army captain the backbone of the family, specifically after their mother passed away. Casey says her sister made it home through 2 tours in Iraq, and the family needs her to make it home again. Jacobson is described as 5 feet 7 inches tall, about 150 pounds. She has a tattoo on her hip of a crab holding a flower. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is asked to call police.
Not as hot as yesterday, but it felt steamy out there at times. Let's find out when the real changes will be noticeable. Is that tonight, Hutch?
Well, now, actually, we're going to continue to be quite quiet as we head into the evening hours. And as you mentioned, noticeably cooler from the heat yesterday. That's been suppressed down in South Dakota. As we take a look at the radar, though, there's some rain showers out to the west. But this evening looks very quiet here. So get out and enjoy the rain you see out west. It's beginning to take shape. We'll be moving in as we go through the next few days and into the weekend, bringing a good chance of rain for many. Temperatures this evening falling through the 70s, light and variable winds. It will remain hazy from the wildfires out west. Well, forecast does contain some significant rain. I'll have details on all of that coming up here in just a few more moments, and we'll talk about where the majority of that rain will fall.
All right, thank you, Hutch.
Early this afternoon, people were trying to freeze their credit in the wake of several major hacks that got error messages from all three of the major credit reporting agencies.
It was one of the recommendations made after the Equifax breach. Valley News Team's Ashley Bishop explains how credit card companies aren't the only ones that have a lot of information about you. Ashley?
The Equifax hack has many people concerned, and some people not realizing the impact of this breach. This company is just one of many that keeps data on you. Some people don't realize that other companies like Google, Facebook, and Amazon keep data on you as well. If you visit myaccount.google.com, you can see on Google tracks your activity. It can tell what you searched, sites you visited, and can date back years. But you can change this in your privacy settings. According to one Bloomberg article, you should be concerned if Facebook, Amazon, or Google ever get hacked. Those companies, along with others, contain financial and personal data that can lead to identity theft. That's why it's essential that you track things like your bank accounts, debt, and sign up for credit monitoring. But there are signs you should look for with identity theft. Many of you know the common ones, checking your bank accounts, but there's also if your mail stops coming, your medical records don't match up, and if debt collectors call about debts you do not realize. Equifax has offered consumers 1 free year of credit monitoring and also is waiving the fees for credit report freezes for the next 30 days.
All right, thank you, Ashley. Equifax estimates that 143 million people have been impacted. That's about half of the U.S. To put that in perspective, more than a quarter of North Dakotans' information may have been exposed in the breach, according to the state's Attorney General.
Fargo Police have posted this picture on their Facebook page asking for your help identifying who this woman is. They say they want to talk to her because she's suspected of using a stolen credit card to buy some items. You can text Fargo Police at 701-730-8888 or call their tip line at 701-241-5777. You can remain anonymous.
Authorities are warning you about a scam that's making the rounds in the FM area. Sheriff's deputies say someone is calling people, identifying himself as a Cass County deputy. The scammer says they have an active warrant and that you'll be arrested by the end of the day if payment is not received. The sheriff's office fielded more than 20 phone calls yesterday alone about this. We're told that Cass County personnel will sometimes call to notify people of a warrant when they're trying to set up a court appearance. Under no circumstance will they ask for a bond payment over the phone. Bonds must be paid in cash and must be done at the courthouse.
The plot thickens for next year's U.S. Senate race in North Dakota. Later on Valley News Live at 6, details on Heidi Heitkamp's run for re-election.
Up next, where a new grocery store is going to be built in the FM area.